What up? Wow! What's that one meme? Bah! Yo, it's your man Doodoo Man, alright? It's Doodoo Man. Look, listen. listen. We got a video for you guys today. This one is an interesting one. This one is I had a six-figure career and still left. And look, that's why I be trying to tell you guys that money is not everything. I'm trying to tell you guys, like, it's a six-figure. Somebody once told me this once before. He said it's a six-figure career for a reason. Look, you gonna sell your soul for that bread. I'm telling you, man. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Like, a lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna get a six-figure career and I'm just gonna be chilling and coasting and riding the waves and it's gonna be so lovely and peaceful. Hell no. Like, dude, they're paying you six figures for a reason, bro, and it's not a good reason, I'll tell you that. Let's get into it. Ugly Man, Doodoo Man, let's go! Bah!
Years of my life spent in a corporate environment where I had to pretend a lot. I had to make people think I liked them. I had to make them think I cared about what they had to say. I didn't. I'm just.
Man, you gotta act like you like people on a regular fucking set, like at an entry level. What are you talking about, dude? Like, let's go.
To be honest, you know what it looked like. You start your day, you have a bogus meeting that you don't care about. You gotta act like you really care, but you really don't. I mean, you know, I wouldn't feel as bad about the time that I spent there.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good video, yo. You guys need to pay attention. This is gonna be hilarious.
Had it been a greater outcome.
Like, he was like talking about, dude, I was in a meeting. I'm sorry, you guys. He's saying, dude, I'm in a meeting. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Six figures, man. Six figures, dude. Let me get to six figures, bro. I'll lose my freaking brain.
Thanos snap. Thanos snap. Everything I knew changed overnight. I was left hanging, man.
God,
and
please.
now that I've been on the outside of that world for so long, you know, comes a time when you got to make a choice. That choice to me is to say, I'm not going back to that, bro. It's
I'm
another
so
day in
sorry,
paradise. It's not. It's not another day in paradise. These people do that all the time to make you think, like, it's a great day being here. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? No worries. What are we worried?
See, man, you really gotta freaking fake it till you make it, man. You just gotta act like you're that dude, man. Be like, you come in late, be like, hey, you're fired, bitch. That's what you gotta do these days. That's what you gotta do these days, man. I'm dead serious, bro. Like, that's no joke, man. It's so serious out here. It's dead freaking serious, bro. Like, this guy left his job making six figures. It's like, how could you not? Like, you know, the world is gonna crush you. That company is gonna crush you making. If they're paying you six figures, boy, you better suck that company's motherfucking dick like the motherfucking juice is coming out that thing, man. Like the freaking white heavenly sauce is coming out of that thing, bro. You better suck that thing.
About? I don't recall telling you I was worried about anything. So why are you telling me you're not worried? Or you know what else I hate? Yeah. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Can't just be me. I cannot lie. I had a pretty good setup going. It was pretty straight. I miss the people I used to work with. I do. But I do not miss the bogus politics that were being played. It changes your whole perception. I was that person. That was my whole life.
And he just mentioned politics. Like, that's one thing that I can't stand is, like, just work politics. Like, oh, like, he said this. Like, he's an idiot. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. This. Like, they are so quick to freaking call you an idiot in the workplace. It's not even funny. Like, the politics, bro. Like, he's cool with him. He gives favors to them. Like, it's that serious. And I'm sorry for these pop-ups, you guys. Like, this is a great view, a great window into what it's like working corporate, making six figures. Like everybody wants to make six figures so bad, right? We're about to find out why it's not all glitz and glamour, like why it's not all heavenly like that. Like, to be honest, making six figures, and look, have I ever made six figures? No, but we're figuring it out here now. Hopefully I do make six figures. Don't wish that evil and hate on my life, okay? We're about to figure out why making six figures is actually, like, not as great as you thought it would be. Let's continue.
Identity for 8 years of my life gone. Now, I did that, and when it was taken away from me, it felt like I'm in a bad dream. That's what it felt like. Like I've been in a bad dream, a nightmare. Like eventually I'll wake up and I'll be back to where I was, and it never happened. You're just out here now.
Imagine being fired by this guy. You're just like, hey, what the fuck, bitch? We're the same people. What the fuck wrong with you, boy? See, like, that's the thing, man. People just think, like, because you're talking to them, we're on the same level, but I'm just joking with you, like, but imagine being fired by this guy and be like, and you see this video, and you're like, what the fuck, bitch?
In oblivion, where you become an afterthought. People that you thought were close colleagues, they don't call you anymore. They don't reach out. You're just on your own. They expect you to figure it out. But anyway, let's move back on the book.
Like, does anybody really like the boss that they're, like, working with? Like, does anybody, like, truly, like, really like that person? It's like 90%, 99% of the time it's like, fuck no. And I'm not saying, like them as, like, a person. I'm just saying, like as a boss, really, like, you know, you can like a boss, but it's like, do you really, like, truly, like that guy? Like, does he really say, like, funny things, and he's actually makes you excited to come to work, and he lifts you up, like, he, like, puts work into perspective to where it's like, yeah, you're right, we do need to do this shit, man. Like, you could say that, like, people will like their boss. I've had plenty of bosses that I like. I think I like pretty much like all of my bosses. All of my bosses were pretty awesome. As long as they're not, like, firing me, then we're, like, pretty good. So I guess we're on the same page, right? So let's continue.
What are we doing? Okay, 8 years of my life gone. So now it's like, all right, what am I going to do with that time? Do I try to get back in? Try to go back and do my little tap dance, you know? I can do it. I did it before. I can do it again. It's been another 8 years rebuilding a career in a place I don't really want to be in. I can do that. Or I can step out there. Now, here's the thing. There will be meetings after meetings after meetings, right? You know, schedule these things, and you got to have this done by this time, which I didn't mind the workload. I've always had above performance evaluations, above average. I was always that guy. But I don't know, just somehow something was missing. And then I realized it wasn't necessarily the money, right? I was bringing high six figures.
Bro, you gotta cut those dreads, bro. You gotta cut those dreads, dude. If you want people to take you seriously, man, I don't think that you should have, like, really long hair as a man. I mean, it worked for him, and that's great, but that's a liability, is what I feel, in my opinion. Who's me? Not a guy that should be talking about this, but hey, look. We are getting into this. Don't worry about it. Tune in. Let's go.
So I'm just keeping honest with you. A part of me has always wanted to be in the trading. I wanted to be the guy in control. I couldn't stand the fact that somebody held my livelihood in their hands. And as a result to that, you see what happened. They took it from me, and I'm left stranded because I had put so much time and being perfect in that role, I didn't necessarily take the time to.
So what it seems like he was in control of is maybe like a type of trading organization, to where they were trading stocks, and it was like some type of, like, bond. They were holding money for people to where they would trade them, and it was like some type of investment firm or something like that is what he was in control of, and that's why. Hence why he was making so much money. He was in control of some type of investment firm is what we're getting to here.
To focus on how to do things on my own. And now I have the opportunity to say, okay, you are faced with a similar situation. What are you going to do? Do you go back? Let somebody else control your livelihood, or do you actually take the time? You might struggle a little bit, but do you take the time to build it on your own? Do you figure out how to make your own money without depending upon somebody else?
And look, I'm sure he gained like some really valuable skills working at this industry. I mean, so it seems like he's trying to go out on his own and start his own YouTube channel and stuff like that. That's a really high level position that he was at. That you need like some really valuable skills to be running an industry like that. So you have to be good at trading, is what it seems like he was. The people under him were doing, but he was not trading. The people he was teaching and the employees under him were trading and holding large sums of money for investing in trading options, is what it seems like. Let's continue.
Is what I'm after. Let me tell you, that is the worst feeling in the world, for somebody to immediately take everything you know out of your reality. Overnight, the first thing I did, I tried to start interviewing again. I was interviewing like crazy. Matter of fact, I'm the interview king. Now, as far as closing on these positions, not so much. I mean, I've had...
And, that's also fascinating. You like him, a person of his stature is having issues, like actually, he's like, seems to be overqualified for a lot of positions, like, and he's having issues getting a job. And I know the job market in these days are the job market right now is like totally screwed. Like, I don't know if it's the tariffs, but I'm pretty sure it's the tariffs that a lot of businesses are just not hiring at this moment. And guys, like this video, subscribe, comment down below if you're having an issue finding a job right now. Comment down below. I feel your pain. It took me 1,000+ applications to find a job now that I'm working at now, and it's not a good job, bro. It's like, it's really screwed. Like, this is not the employee market that we knew during COVID. During COVID, bro, they were paying like $18 an hour for McDonald's workers. Now they lowered the salaries, man. They literally lowered the salaries. It's incredible. It's like, once you raise the salary, dude, you shouldn't even be able to lower that. That should be illegal. That should be completely illegal, because once companies raise their prices, they're not really going back down. And that's why America is so screwed, because capitalism has gotten its capitalistic hooks on the economy. Once things go up, they don't go back down. I paid $21 for a fish sandwich at a restaurant a couple of days ago. I went. $21. Like, dude, you know what I could do with that? Like, dude, I'm just going to eat and fish sandwich, some fries, and a drink. $21. Like, that to me, like, is just mind-blowing. Like, dude, you know how much fish sandwiches I could have made at home with that amount of money? It absolutely blows my mind. And I just don't think I was speaking with a customer today at my job, and I'm like spitting, like, because I'm passionate, you know what I'm saying? I was speaking with a customer at my job today, and he's like, something's got to break. Something's got to give. And I completely agree with him, because this economy is completely screwed. Like, how are you charging someone? Imagine it. All these companies, they're charging $21 for just one meal. You could buy so many meals with that. That's besides the point. The thing is like, how much are you paying your employees? Because it seems like you're being very you're being very profitable, but I really don't think you're paying your people well. Like, these jobs, the wages have been extremely stagnant for like forever, and we could talk about this forever. And that's why I started this YouTube channel. I want to talk about everything, because I could talk about anything all the time, forever. I could talk forever, dude. Like, we need to continue. Let's go.
A couple I've turned down, to be honest, and it's mainly because of this. While I'm sitting in an interview, I could feel my soul literally being drained out of my body. You hear the same conversations.
bro, and even he hates interviews. I hate interviews. Like, and I'd like to think that I do pretty good at interviews. Like, I am a salesman at heart. I know how to sell. I know, you know what a salesman is? It's saying exactly what you want to hear, when you want to hear it, at the right time, everything. And not even lying. And I'm not even lying. But saying the right things at the right time. That's a salesman. You could say it's even like a player type shit. Like, that's even like player type shit. It's the same thing. A salesman is a player. Same shit. Let's go. And he even gets nervous over the interview process. And that's what I hate the most about job searches. Like, the whole job searching thing is just absolutely astronomically just like ridiculous, honestly, because I'm overqualified for these positions and they would not hire me. I'm overqualified for the job I'm working at now. And it's not even a good job. Like, let's continue,
talking
please.
points. Everybody mentioning the same type of stuff. Oh yeah, that's what it sounds like. Like, you're just sitting there. This is stupid. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be back with you.
It's like Animal Crossing when they're like, just like that. It's like, no, but look, these interviewers be asking like the most dumbest questions you've ever heard in your life and has no correlation to getting the job you're applying for. Absolutely insane. It's like, why are you asking me like what I can do to help the business grow? I'm not even hired here yet. I don't know anything about your business. I didn't even look it up. I didn't even look up your business on the interview before I got this interview. I don't care about your business like that. What do you mean, how can I make this business grow? Like, what ideas are you fishing for? Guys, I'm so sorry that I'm talking so much. Let's continue, please.
People anymore. Everything sucks. And see, once you lose your job, you realize something, whether you've been fired or laid off.
It's just like, there's so much gold nuggets that he's saying. And this man, he's a good-looking guy. He's a good-looking guy. It's like, I'm just joking. Look. But he has a lot of gold nuggets that he's freaking spilling out to us here. So it's very imperative and important that we listen to what he's saying. Like, he's not a CEO, but he was very high up in the position that he was talking about. So it's a very interesting video. We need to understand what he's saying.
Sitting in that same cycle day in, day out. That is your life. I used to hear this song in the back of my mind. Sunrise, sunset, sunrise. It's the same damn thing. Excuse my language, but I'm keeping it real with y'all. You'll notice that it doesn't change. It's the same cycle over and over again until you break out of it one way or another. I found Trader back in 2000. I'm about to date myself really bad here. 2005. And before even some of you say it, y'all better, I wasn't even born then. I didn't ask you about that new knees. I didn't keep your comments to yourself, new knees, okay? Nobody's talking to you. 2005. I saw this infomercial and I was back at my mom's place. I just graduated from tech school. One of my homeboys hit me up. He's like, hey man, you ever heard of Forex? I'm like, Forex? What the heck is Forex? It's like, no.
See, I told you he was like a stock trader type of guy. High level. And it's like, when you're working in the position that he's working in, you have a lot of skills. Like, they're not paying you six figures for no reason. You have a butt ton of skills, and you can pretty much at that point just do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need, and I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to start talking about, is like, you don't really need that company to make money with. Like, you could do it yourself, and I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to get into. Let's check it out. I haven't seen this video yet either myself, so we're both tuning in to this video. Let's continue, please.
He's like, yeah, man, I'm checking it out. You should check it out too. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna check it out, man. The way that I got introduced to it, there was this infomercial time, but it was his brother actually, and he was standing in a fitted hat, and he was like, yeah, I took $20, turned it into $200 in 20 minutes. I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm about to do that.
Hey guys, comment down below if you do Forex and let me know how it is. Like, Forex, That's actually like currency trading. That's not even stock trading. That's currency trading. So you're trading different currencies. Like some currencies go down, and other currencies go up, and that's what forex is. So that's not even stock trading. So guys, comment down below if you know anything about forex. Give us a little preview about forex and tell us how it is. Is it easy? Like how do we learn it? Let us know, please.
And I ain't about to go out here and get no regular job. I'm gonna do this forex without the R. Forex, right? That's what they really should call it. Getting involved, I got in with a lot of bogus people. Got ripped off quite a bit because I didn't know any better at the time. But I remember trying to tell everybody about it. I'm like, yo, this is the way. Now my pops, old school. Pops was like, nah, you.
Have you ever, and also comment down below, have you ever had like any friends or anything tell you, hey man, you need to get into Forex and da-da, this and that. Forex is the way, just like him. Like, I had a couple people come up to me like, oh, I'm doing Forex and blah, blah, blah. And I was doing drop shipping. I'm like, oh, I'm doing drop shipping, blah, 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 blah. We're going to be rich, bitch. Like, nothing ever happened from it. It's like, oh, man, we're just a bunch of poor-ass folks. Like, what does it take to be rich, man? Like, you really have to put some real freaking steam and effort into being, like, really rich, like, off of this type of stuff like here. Because you could also lose. Most of the time, people lose their money, man. Like, most of the time, you're going to lose all your money. Like, even Bitcoin, you're going to lose, like, all your money. Stocks, Bitcoin, trying to start a business, drop shipping, trying to do Forex, trying to do any of this stuff. Like, trying to freaking start an old brick and mortar online store. Like, freaking Amazon store. You're going to lose all your money. It's like, that's supposed to happen, like, all the time. It's really insane. Sorry, guys. Let's continue.
You gotta go to a job 20 years. Then you can start talking about trading and stuff after you do that. I was like, no, we went back and forth. Eventually, I relented and got back into college and I went that route. And granted, I'm glad I got my degree. At the same time, man, if you're trying to get into trading, you don't need it.
Okay, so he got his degree. I'm not sure what he got his degree in, but he's more interested in Forex and or stock trading and stuff like that.
In fact, a lot of people don't need a degree. They make it seem like you do. Point to all this is that trading has always been interesting to me. Not necessarily just because you can become insanely rich at it. Yes, you can. Especially if you teach people how to do it on YouTube and don't trade in real life, you can really make bank. Shout out to Tory Trades.
And look, that's why all these freaking like hedge fund businesses that are like investment firms that hold your money, and they call them brokers. But I read in a book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, they call them brokers because they're broker than you are. So you're basically giving your money to like random dudes who don't know shit that the job trains them to like handle your money. Like, you can, like, really do a lot better than these brokerage firms, okay? So, that is definitely not a good move to do. And that's in the Rich Dad, Poor Dad book. Like, they call them brokers because they're broker than you, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that in there. It's crazy because it has no cap, like no upside limiter, right? The idea is that you can control your income. You can be as average as you want to be. You can be as you want to be, right? You can be as great as you want to be. It is all up to you. It does not matter what your race, your sex, your creed, none of that. None of that matters. It reminds me of a certain movie, and there's a certain manifesto, and they talk about that. We are the Borg. It reminded me a lot of that. Like, this is freedom, bro. This is Neo following the white rabbit. That's what drives people here. You don't have to deal with the BS of the corporate world. You don't have to deal with that. And I loved it because there's no prejudices there. There's no sex.
See, he was a six-figure earner, and he didn't even like the corporate world. And, like, who really does, to be honest with you? Like, he was the boss man, and he was sick of it himself. I always like to get into the mind of someone who's like a boss, like manager, boss type person who, like, what do you think about this shit? Like, do you like it here? Like, some of these bosses, they act like they freaking love it at their career establishment. And I'm like, trying to pick their brains. Like, do you actually really like it here? Obviously not, I see.
There's nothing. Dude,
because I be, like, calling in, like, all the time. Like, any chance I get, hey, I can't make it into work today. Ever. again, bitch. Like, don't ever freaking, bitch. Never.
You are responsible for you. So trading is very uncertain. You are in the lane of uncertainty. You do not have safety.
And look, bro, I hate to keep pausing the video, but this is there like so much gold here. Like, if there's a lot of uncertainty, your job is even harder than ever. Like, you need to predict that uncertainty, dude. Like, and that's what his job was, is to predict the uncertainty that you cannot predict. Let's continue.
And it's up to you. If you're not disciplined, guess what? It's not gonna be easy. As you know, I'm getting ready to move out of my own, and I'm gonna have to be very responsible with a lot of things in my life for the first time, with no safety net, no plan Bs, just me and my decisions. When I had this job at corporate, I was doing a lot of partying. I was partying cuz I was out there, B. Yeah, it's your boing boing man.
The boss man? The boss man out here just living his best life? Oh, fuck no. What the fuck? I don't know my bosses like that, but I guess that's what they don't want you to think, because that's a reputation they don't bring to work. Like, this guy was sitting here at the club, at the parties, drinking, getting lit every night, like fucking bitches and shit, bitch. What the fuck? My boss? My boss. Oh, fuck no, bitch.
And I was doing it.
The fuck? Get your bitch ass back to work. The fuck are you talking
this
about?
Is reality. You are responsible now. And it's not easy. No, trading is not easy. It's not even stable yet. You know, so when people hear that I'm talking about doing it, it's like, it's kind of backwards, don't you think? I'm like, yeah. Oh, it's really backwards. See, here's the thing, guys. I can go back to that system. I can go back and be like, yeah, man, I'm back to where it's comfortable. I can do that. We call it the security couch. Be on the couch, chilling. You're good. You got your 6 figures. You get to the nice little house with the white picket fence. Some of us are going to have to do things that are not easy. We got to go first. I realize that this is not necessarily the smartest thing to do.
I'm sure that job was like extremely difficult. Like, you have to have your metrics have to be on point. And he said he was an overachiever on his metrics. So that's really good. So that you're basically predicting the market of trading. And well, he said his hobby was Forex, but I think that his job was more like an investment firm of stocks. So let's continue. Let's see what he's talking about.
Does it make most sense? It does not. I'm getting ready to make a jump on my life and my career that either works out or it doesn't. We're going to find out. I would much rather be in control, finally. You know, when you start getting older and you start reading about people dying, young people dying, it has a lot on your...
Bro, I've heard like so much people dying lately. It's insane. Like, my father is in the hospital right now. I have to go see him tomorrow. I have to fly to Florida to go see him tomorrow. And dude, I'm only 33 years old. Like, my grandparents, they died around like 80, 90 years old. Like, I have a grandmother that's still living, dude. Like, and I'm 33 years old. Like, and she's still strong as hell. Like, that shit is crazy, man. People are really out here dying, bro. Like, early, like 20s and 30s and stuff like that, man. It's really insane. You gotta be careful out here, dude, because this world is a really insane place, man. Like, sometimes I overthink it and think like people are it's more crazier than it is, but it really is. It really is.
It does something to you. That's been on my mind a lot. I'm like, any day I can get Thanos again. Before I leave this planet, I want to be free. I want to say I did that thing. I finally got to the dream.
And dude, like, I know you guys want to like retire your parents. Like, you want to have extra money to go on vacation. You want to live a good life, man. Like, and again, I said this in another video, but one smart man told me, he's like, stop pretending like money isn't everything. And I thought, money isn't everything, but at the same time, you wake up at like what, 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10, 11, 12, but you're waking up every day to get money, right? We're working every freaking day to get money. Like, it is important. It really is. It's a big majority of your life. Like a big, huge majority of your life, you're going to spend working. So money is important, guys. Like, it really is. Like, it's very important. Like, to live a good life, especially as a man, like, to live a good life, like, money is absolutely important. It's a tool that you're going to need to live a good life. Like, money, another man used to say, like, money is like fun tickets. Fun tickets. And it is like, guys, so imagine, like, in my position, like my father, he's in the hospital right now. Imagine your parents get in the hospital and you have the funds to pay for like the best doctors and the best medical care, and they're very well taken care of. Imagine you could retire your parents. Like, wouldn't that make you feel like really good about yourself? And wouldn't that make your parents proud? You know? Like, it's super important, you guys. Like, these Asians out here, they're not playing no games with the money. Asians play no games with the money. They're either a doctor or a realtor or something like way high up, like high level type stuff. Asians are extremely smart, man. Like, it's either, it also comes down to, and like, I'm going to stop talking. Never. I'll never stop talking. I'm just joking. But look, it really comes down to, like, because a person like me, like, I don't have an issue getting laid. So, do I really care about making all this money? Not really, man. Not really. But I still want to, like, not live in a shithole. So, yeah, money's important, man. It really is. Like, it really is. Come on, let's go.
And I made it work.
Let's go.
Right?
Please,
and I made it work to the point
please.
where not only did I allow myself to be free, I had brought so many other people with me, but I got to go first. I realized that. And I would rather fail on my own terms instead of being in a system I don't really want to be in. That's just the truth. So, I don't know how this is going to play out, but I do know one thing, and that's that I'm not going back to corporate. Is that the smartest thing to do? I don't know. Where am I going? I'm sure you probably know by now. But if not, you'll see, because you'll be going with me. And with that, I would say adieu. Thank you. My name is Bruce Ray. This is Trader's Ambition. Let's get it.
Okay, yeah, guys, that was a great video. That was an awesome video. Cahoots to him, or congrats to him. And you heard what he said at the end. He's just not going back to corporate. And that's a beautiful thing to say, because a lot of people just don't have a choice. Like, I'm sure he's saved up like a lot of money in his bank account, and that's great for him. But a lot of us, we don't really have a choice. Like, we really need to, like, wake up, man. Like, really wake up. Like, and at the same time, it is at this point in time, it's really difficult to find any type of job. And it's like, if we can't even find a job, how the fuck are we going to make six figures? I have an issue even showing up to work. Like, I will call out in a heartbeat, and I don't give a fuck. Like, honestly. And I'd rather work here. Like, this is my work here. Like, I want to work here. This is my job here. I don't care how long it takes. Like, I'm going to work here. I need to make enough money to not live in a shithole. Like, rent is astronomical. $2,000 for a good apartment? How could I make that money? How the hell? Like most people work at like a gas station or at a fast food restaurant. At my job, I've learned that most people make $500 a week. Like, everybody. And I work at a financing debt collector. I'm a debt collector. We do financing for vehicles. And I see the amount of income that they make, and they tell me how much they can pay and how much they can't. And coming to the conclusion that most people really only make $500 a week. Literally. Like, that's the average American, is $500 a week. That's enough to pay your bills and live and survive. And that's all they're willing to really give you. And it comes to the point to where that's just not enough. And how are we really going to make more money than this? Like, we need to really make more money than this, honestly. And how are you going to do that? You know, because most of these jobs are only paying you $500 a week. And that's it. Literally. I've seen it. And a lot of people are struggling. Like, I don't understand how some people can even have, like, an apartment and a car at the same time. Like, how? Like, where's your money going to? Most Americans don't have any savings. Less than 1,000 in savings. This is extremely serious, you guys. Like, we really need to figure something out here because having a job isn't cutting it anymore. I've seen a lot of people are working 2 jobs, 2 or more. In California, they're working 3 jobs. It's absolutely insane. Like, there's a huge problem in this society, and just a regular job isn't going to fix it, man. It's not. It's really not. Guys, this is Ugly Man coming back at you with another video. We need to figure this out. We're going to find a way to honestly get out of this because this is, people will say it's the Matrix, which is like a job, a 9 to 5. To me, rent is the Matrix. Rent is the real Matrix because that's where most of your money is going to. If you didn't have to pay rent, you could invest. You can buy assets with that, guys. This is a crazy time we're living in. This is a crazy topic, and we need to like really figure this out, guys. Like, this is insane. You know, like, what are we gonna just be poor our whole lives? I just don't see that happening. Like, I'm old enough to the point to where I just can't live in a butthole anymore, guys. And that's the end of the video. Ugly Man, like, share, and subscribe if you agree with me, guys. Like, tell me in the comments, you guys. Let's go. Come on. We're fixing to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps and get the fuck out of here. Honestly, man. Life is too short.